So thank you for having me and letting me speak about this topic. Thank you also for all the speakers before me. That was very enriching for my own research. And please mind the content warning. I try to not integrate the worst of the memes, but there are still some memes I should warn about a little bit. This is my agenda, what I'm now doing. I just assume that you all read this, but we'll go through that and start with the research objective. So to tell you what I'm about to do and what sparked my interest in this. And to explain this, I just show you the video that sparked my interest in the topic and what is researched here.
Well, according to this, it was played because creators wanted people to not just hear their words, but feel their words. Feel their words. I think I get it. So just say some random nonsense and we'll do one. Okay, I don't believe in human rights. You know, I think I get it. I get it now. Those are some of the dumbest words I've ever said, but with that music afterward, you feel it.
So the content creator here did this in an ironic way, but I think there's truth to it. And the thing about feeling it, we had that in the talks yesterday, and I will show that this format is used to convey messages that resemble, I don't believe in human rights, but also in different messages that can convey it like this. This brings me to my research questions, and I'm interested in if the TikTok memes are different than image macros. There's a lot of research on image macros already, and what is applicable? Are they different? Are they the same? And I looked at the themes, forms, and functions about that, and I had a feeling that TikTok memes contribute to the normalization of radical ideas, and we will also have a look at that. Just in short, the analysis, I collected 250 TikToks. My criteria for that was they are in some kind dehumanizing, hateful, whatever. This is obviously biased, so I just took my whole algorithm and downloaded it. So I chose them by this criterion. And I analyzed them, as I said, thematically, formally, and so on. And my thematic analysis is the recurring themes, the comment section also a little bit. Formal, I looked at the proximity to memes, if memes are integrated, how close are they to image makers. And functionally, I looked at speech act classes to show what are people trying to do, what is the communication that is going on here. And we start with the state of research, and this is a difficult question, we cannot answer that today, but I will try. What even is a meme? And as Sully and Sully also said, how do you even know an artifact is a meme? And there are a lot of definitions out there. And just what I understand as a meme, on the left side is a very prototypical meme. This is an image maker, it's Bad Luck Brian. I guess everyone have seen that at some point. Two times the font impact, it's a picture behind, and so on. And this is a TikTok meme, and this is quite similar, but it's a video, obviously. It has more modes, there's music behind it, and so on. But they are quite similar. And let's start with a definition that is quite complicated, but I will explain it in some points that are very important for my analysis and important to understanding memes. And thank you for just mentioning Stöckel, because I needed to. Memes are language, image, texts in some form. The image can be static in an image macro, but it can also be a video, for example. Another important point is the collective and also accelerated semiotic process. Memes gain meaning very fast. This is it's also collective, but that is kind of normal with most of the signs and texts. But it's very fast when a meme emerges and gains some kind of significance. Then they are interconnected by family resemblances. That is not easily to translate. It's Wittgenstein, but you can point at memes that they resemble other memes by solely use the font, for example, or an image is reproduced, or only a text part is reproduced. They don't resemble each other, so they resemble one to another, and this connects them like a little family, like Wittgenstein described. And when I would gather all the memes, which is not possible, I would call that the meme sphere. This is where all the memes are happening, where they are, and the meme sphere is open-ended. There emerge new memes every day, and to understand memes, you have to have at least a little bit of knowledge about the meme sphere. And the higher your knowledge, the more you know about memes, the better you can understand them. And you do that through transcriptive competence, as Jäger described or Schneider described. And the transcriptive competence is I take the meme, I apply my knowledge about the meme sphere, and then I can understand maybe what is happening. Okay, we work with that, and a very important point is this is a prototypical definition. That means Bad Luck Brian would be a prototypical image macro meme. This is very in the middle, easily recognizable as a meme, but there are also edge cases. We'll have also edge cases in this data, which are only memes, maybe through family resemblances or because they are on the platform TikTok. And to that, memes rely on imitation and replication. It is very important. And the last point is important for me, that TikTok is a mimetic text in of itself. So everything that's happening on TikTok can be considered a meme. That is a lot, and that is not maybe not very helpful, but I think it is, because in my research I found that TikTok seems for me to be a meme generator. It promotes mimesis, so you just take something and remix it. It's built in the platform, and if you look at traditional meme generators, you can see that. On the left side, it's image flip. It's a very classic meme generator. You choose your picture, you put in your text parts, and you create a meme, which is, by the way, a meme because it's a prototypical meme in this case, or many people know it. When it's in the meme generator, it's widespread. It has gone viral at some point. When you create anything on TikTok, it looks like a meme generator. TikTok gives you templates. It looks kind of similar. It has another focus in some points, but it's very close to it. So I would say that TikTok resembles a meme generator, which results in creating a lot of memes on TikTok, even if that's not your plan or your intent, maybe. The key differences: a meme generator relies mostly on images, but you can also create memes with your own images, but the generators mostly have that static image, and the written words tell your story. You can create a narrative with a meme that's gone viral, but you would apply it to your family, friends, whatever, and post it in a chat. On TikTok, the image is mostly personal, with the dubbing, for example, and the music, the sound, the spoken words are often the template. Not always. There's also image templates on TikTok. That's possible, but most of the time it is like this. And this is not binary. On the left side, again, a quite prototypical meme. We have written words, an image, a visual template. Then on the next, we have meme parts, I would say. Memes are integrated image macros, but there's also music and that random landscape behind it. The third one only has music and image. There are also written words, sei schlau, and will blau follows after that. And the last one is solely music. But still, I would consider this a meme on this scale to be a meme. And let's talk a little bit of the data. I explored TikTok, as we have said. It's kind of a black box. It's hard to work with hashtags, as you said. And it's very hard to not get hateful memes if you start gathering them. And I gathered them in MaxQDA and annotated them, the audiovisual item, the description by the creator, and the top 8 to 12 comments, because that was not my focus, but I wanted to have a look at the comments too. And the form, I found some genuine TikTok memes specific to TikTok that can only work there, I would say. But I also found integration of meme formats or parts of it, and I found rage face pastiches also a lot. The themes, the function, the speech acts, I tried to ascertain which speech acts could it be, just to say what is happening in the communication. And the themes, I cannot talk about all of them, but let's have a look. And as I said, I won't talk about all of them, but I just want to show you some of the memes that we can see what they are talking about, what is the theme of most of the memes I found. And obviously the AfD was easily recognizable, and it's mostly to the election in Germany, and if you vote for the AfD and so on. I won't talk now about the forms and the functions, just the theme AfD. And when you look at the comment section, this also creates every time a kind of echo chamber. There's a lot of blue hearts, and there's also always the possibility of racism, right-wing semantics, and so on. When we go further, and just the theme racism, most of the AfD memes were racist, but there's also racist memes without the AfD. This is considering whole of Europe or the world or the USA. And this is a classic meme, me after someone called me racist, which I would consider as a racist meme in this case. And the comment section is also very hard and very unregulated, I found out. So in the themes, you find a lot of very hard racist utterances that are not regulated by TikTok in any way. Another theme I want to shed light on is transphobia. This is a rage face which could be used in any meme, and someone expresses their feeling about transphobia. And here also it's not regulated at all. We can talk about the first sentence later. It's kind of a dog whistle. That is also very common there. And last but not least, anti-Semitism was also found here. And here for the form, it's very interesting. This is just a meme. It's just an image macro, very prototypical, inserted into the TikTok with music and a random landscape behind it. And it goes back to the conspiracy theories and dog whistles. There's the dog whistle gnome. There's the dog whistle, an emoji of a juice box that stands for Jewish people. Quite complicated to decipher it all. So I will focus now on the form, because that is a lot easier when we have a look at that. And there are genuine TikTok memes that I would say can only exist in TikTok. And the AfD song is one of the memes. You all know the Sylt song that has gone viral for quite some time, but also another Gigi D'Agostino song, and let's call it the AfD song, where they just put AfD words into the song. And this has gone viral with dancing people, but also with stitches and an orchestra. This plays it in a classical instrumental version. And I won't play this because of copyright reason, but it trended very hard. It's based on the Gigi D'Agostino song, blah, 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 and it's appropriated. So the meme was, in fact, capable of stealing the song from the, let's say, general public, and it's only used now in AfD songs. Because if you post the song, you may be seen as a racist because it is used by AfD members dancing this. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's enough. And when you look for the original sound, you can find a lot of videos. It really trended. And as a former teacher, I'm kind of worried how easy it is to identify with aspects of this by just lip syncing to the song, or not even lip syncing. Some people are just dancing. It's very low effort in some cases. Another audio meme is the "Oh, that's terrible" meme. That's in relation to the United Healthcare shooting. And that's a comedian, Bill Hader, in an SNL skit that says very ironic, "Oh, that's terrible." And clearly it's not terrible for the people who are posting this. And this is a template that is used mostly the same. And they are not very sad that someone died, for example. And this is very audio regulated. They just lip sync, or just sit there and don't even lip sync, but they just play the audio. Then we have a lot of meme formats, classic meme formats, I would call it. These are image macros. On the left, an anti-Semitic meme. And maybe you recognize the dog whistle here, but this is the every single time dog whistle, and it's a prototypical format. There's text above, there's text below, there's an image between it, it's a caricature, very hateful, but it's based on this dog whistle. And you can see on the right side is a, let's say, a traditional image macro, and it's always Bergbaum with Stein every single time, so this points to the great conspiracy that someone controls the world, and is also very popular in TikTok, because you can just take the meme, put it in a TikTok format, random landscape behind it, and then you're done with your, let's call it, TikTok meme. And rage faces. Rage faces were not very popular in classic meme formats. They were gone for some time, then they came back. You may know them. These are mostly black and white pictures of faces, but not only. They are sometimes also colored. And on the left side, we have a racist rage face that is just a meme that's got integrated again with the landscape and some music. We called it earlier Sigma music. I called it distortion, but it's the key point is to just put it there to put emphasis on it. Or on the right side, also a rage face that is just combined with some music. And now we come to the function. What do these memes achieve from a communicative standpoint? And this is not very surprising, because most of social media posts are expressives when I try to apply Searle's framework to it, but there are also some other speech acts, one could argue, that are not really the speech acts that are used in face-to-face communication, but they have aspects of it. So we have assertives, when people say something that they consider true, or at least you could fact-check it at some point, but there are not a lot of that. There are directives, which is also quite common for social media, because on the right side, the user here just directs the audience to send blue hearts, which works, by the way. The comment section is full of blue hearts, so there's a successful directive act even. Then commissives, they are also a little more common. but they're never quite really commissive in the sense of soul, because you cannot show that you're really doing this. Most of the time they are more, have an expressive aspect. When you just say, I will vote for this, or I will do this, I will watch the most right-wing TikToks possible, no one can prove that, no one will hold you on to that. This is not very commissive at all, but it still has a commissive aspect. And the expressives are very much used. On the left side, you show how you feel regarding a topic, for instance, framed by the meme. Or on the right side, what do you think about immigration? And the person here plays a classical version, again, of the AfD song. So this is showing your emotions to a topic in form of a meme, which makes it a little watered down. We come to that now. As a summary, as said, social media has mostly expressive speech acts. I guess they are to form bonds between the users. They may be polarizing because someone expresses their feelings in some way. And the music, not only the music, but also the music cushions hateful content. We will come to that now when I just talk about my findings and what I will conclude with that. So the difference between classic image macro memes and TikTok memes, thematically I see no difference. They are the same memes, it's just the modes change. There's added music, there's movement, there's videos, and so on. The form, they are sometimes just imitating image macros. They are literally image macros just added into the format of the vertical format, for example. And they're transcending image macros with the music. We'll come to that. They are highly expressive, sometimes fear-mongering. They cushion radical ideas with musical framing and humor. Makes it easier to accept, I would say. We can discuss this. And how do they contribute to the normalization? They are very easily accessible. You just stumble upon the most racist content on TikTok possible if you don't even have to try. Sometimes it just happens. It has a meme generator like UI. It's very easy to use the templates. And you end up in an echo chamber very fast. And it's catchy. I catch myself humming the song because it's a Gigi Agostino song for me and not an AfD song, but not anymore. It's gone. It's an AfD song now. We will see if that normalizes at some point, but I'm not sure about that. I guess it's tainted now. And back to the beginning, the point is the creators want to feel their words. And the problem, I say, is this is a funny video. Say some random nonsense, but this is not random nonsense. This is hateful content. In this case, I wouldn't have a problem with that creator, for example, because it's just ironic and clearly not really hateful content, but you can use it this way very easily. And people feel your words and maybe agree with you. And this brings me to another problem. I guess it increases the acceptance. Maybe it increases or decreases the effort. We can talk about that, depends on the meme, I would say. When you just post Ausländer raus on a messenger, on Twitter, X, whatever, this is neither funny nor functional. I don't even know if that happens. We can talk about that if something like that would happen. But I guess there is no point to that. If you create a meme, it's cushioned. It's a joke. There is some effort in it. You can maybe laugh about it. I don't know. But it's at least a meme that is functional. And if you do this, it's only exaggerated because it's also funny, if you will. And there's music behind it. And in both cases, you can also retract your statement and say, no, that was a joke, I just posted the meme. Or what do you mean, I just posted classical music in this case? It's very hard to pinpoint you down on your beliefs, whatever they may be. And I would say the effort is higher to make a meme. Just posting Ausländer raus or just spraying it somewhere is very effortless, but also not accepted really. A meme is a little bit more effort, a little bit more acceptance. I would say this is very effortless and very high acceptance. Dubbing, we found out yesterday, is high effort. But these memes I found, they are very easy. You have the template, you can just do it again, just change a little bit about the words, and then you're done. I give you, for my conclusion, a discussion impulse. Some authors say that there's a meme warfare going on. And this is an old tweet, it's from 2017. And memes are a greater threat to the British way of life than terrorism is. And that may be exaggerated, but there is a truth to it. Memes are kind of dangerous how they are used today. They are used to manipulate, they are used to convince you of radical beliefs, they are used to dehumanize. Okay, and that was it. I am looking forward to the discussion.